let- um, when casting for, what are you looking for, or what did you look for in this person?
And for lunch, also saw Movita. They hugged. They exchanged stories. We told her what we were doing, and next thing we had our Movita,
Had your
just
leader.
like that.
Now, could you just give us a little snippet of this play about Movie?
Sure, it shows what a loving family the Harrells are. It shows several tragedies. It deals with addiction, mental health, gun violence, pregnancy at a young age. It runs the and to. I don't think it's a story of victim. It's a story of survival, and I think that modern day she and I
Modern.
support her 100%.
How well know Movie?
I'd like to think I know her very well. I guess I've known Movita 2 years. I think based upon things I've been at this point, I'd like to think I'm a good judge. I would hope, and I never got that vibe from her. I think she's very, very times bad things.
There was a point in time when this was way before I had spoken with numerous regarding trying to stay,
Right.
trying not to toggle the fence.
Hmm.
I stress, don't know. I
Right.
met her a handful of times,
Hmm.
passing.
Right.
Um, Never did anything together. She seemed like a nice
Yes.
person, but at some point, there's a jump and say, "Oh, and hey, you too." Obstacles.
Right.
Obstacles, struggles, adversities. Do you feel what have you that saw her then, now that used wasn't common as
Yes.
I would by then the play had already
Right.
taken.
I would say no, and I would say no without hesitation. Say that because I think when it started, none of us knew charges were pending. So
Right.
as I say, this was before any. Um, no, like I said, and I have it's at my discretion to halt any production, and no money had been spent at that time when all of this came out. Aside from finding a playwright, lucked out with that. Arthur Harris also has her own production, fascinating black woman in her own right. But no, nothing's changed. That's why when Movita called me that morning for everything, starts, I didn't even have to say, let me over or back to you. It's like, okay, all right. And I felt like that again spoke to her character. With all that's going on, the first thing she thought was, I call this guy. I think she didn't want me to feel roped in, but I'm already there. So it goes on.
Now, when is your
It's Friday, March 13th at the Rotunda, 44 Walnut Street. It's, there will be two performances. The first one is 6:30 p.m. Second is 9 p.m. Anyone wishing to purchase tickets to come see the play can go to eventbrite.com/e slash 921-7849, eventbrite.com slash e slash 1-878-49, as I
Because I'm sitting there
I'm
like,
just
you remember
learning the
them?
link, so
I'm just remembering my social. And
yeah,
he's
so
remembered down to a T. I'm like, I didn't look, ladies and gentlemen. I did not look over, and I'm like, wait a minute. Did he say that twice?
yeah,
Like, okay. I am literally just remembering my credit card number because I've been putting it in so
right.
much. I'm like, okay, now he remembered the tag. Oh. Now,
Index
March is
card.
supposed to be something that we celebrate for women.
Yep, it's Women's History.
Women's Month. So, how do you decide women you want to celebrate, and how long does it take from infants from embryo to
Birth.
infancy?
In future season, um, when we do other productions, I think that you'll get to see more of the endless possibilities. I just want to kind of honor women so much. There are so many phenomenal women to choose, but I do try and get input, so not just here's this guy. I think that things go better when women are involved, so I do get input from women I'm close with because they may see something that I don't. Women know, I think, pertinent questions to ask.
Mm-hmm.
So they help me dig a little deeper. As I said, I've been aware of Movita for about 5 or 6 years. And the more I read about her, and I had a couple false starts for this theater, but I was always intrigued by her story. Suffer that much heartbreak, lose, 3 family members, gun violence, and she didn't just give up on people. Didn't I think her helpful side probably a survival, and it's really easy for people, I think, to form opinions, make comments when we're not seeing it shared over things that have happened. Seeing, so I try to stay out of that, like to big picture. And 215 Theater Company will never tell a story. And also, I think something else that does separate our company, we try and keep, I guess the term is artistic. I try and keep that to a minimum. A lot of storytellers will things to stories just to make them more. That's uh, that's a big problem with seeing movies that are biographical, and that's why a lot of times you'll hear the book was better. If someone's interesting enough to do an entire play about their life story, their life's probably interesting enough to not So I would think that those who do see the play, you're see the
Your version of the truth? Is it his version? Or is there collectively yours and the perception? And let me say, because you're going to hit a lot of people who are going to say to me, to you, and I've been hearing this
Mhm.
in the community
Yes.
are just unbelief,
Mhm.
distraught, like really taken back, feel like their trust has had
Right.
been taken for granted.
Yep.
You know, I get what they're saying because had it been somebody else, and again, I don't know,
Right.
been in her presence,
Yes.
but I guess because just like with some people feel like we're connected,
Right.
you know, let me go back to go forward. I had made a post and a
Mhm.
few posts that people, there's a difference between school and class.
Right.
School is a building.
Right.
I can turn Wawa into a school. You
Absolutely.
know, anything with a structured building. I
Right.
mean, can be a school, class, which education, books, and
Right.
supplies.
Absolutely.
So when I made my post, I needed people that I had never knew was my friend at the crack of the woodworks and make a meme or say something, things that you've
Yes.
never supported financially, gave me a
Mhm.
thumbs up or anything, but you read it and I read, but the very top part should have had because
Right.
the very bottom was saying give them respect here.
Sure.
But I say all that because the same way you have to meet Facebook friends,
Yeah.
with social media friends. I
Mhm.
know her. After you, we've never met.
Right.
It's going to be the same with you
Sure.
because you're their social media friends. They
Mhm.
sort of have a connection. If that makes any sense, it's like me
It
watching
does.
TV and it's like I watched you since you first started and I was
Right.
little. I grew up watching you and they feel a connection even though they've never
Sure.
connected. People are gonna come and say, no, sunshine, she lied to me.
Mhm.
She lied to you.
Right.
Um, how do you how do you how do you handle that?
I get it. Get it. One. It's equally heartbreaking and infuriating to discover some doubts. Heartbreaking when people put and invest feelings, time, other things. They have a right, displeasure or hurt,
Mm-hmm.
without giving away too much of the. I think one response by Michael Court, who's a very prominent attorney here
Mm-hmm.
in, wrote an article. We stand with you. So, if you were to Google that article, you will see that she did not disgrace that office. These are charges, and I don't want to give away too much. Or
Right.
if I think 8 years ago, Movita only held that office for 9 months, and she bought I think 3.5 million. I don't want to be
Hang
off
on.
with the
Right.
numbers, but she brought quite a bit of money into her community. She has spent her own money on projects. Movita took a huge, huge pay cut to do
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things that she's done in the community for a lot of people. And she did not disgrace that office. No one lost anything from her being in office. She only held that position And I think what, not to speak for others, but I think what infuriated people who aren't aware of the fact was the person that she succeeded also was caught up in scandal. Just as a sidebar, I know that my printer was broken right after the story hit the news. I had to go to the library, print some stuff because it was really important. And no one knowing who I was or what I'm doing, she was the talk of the library. This was like 2 or 3 days after all this broke, and I really got a feel of how people felt. You know, I trusted her. This is a shame. She got in office. Um, they got another one. But again, I don't think that it's easy to read headlines, but when you read the entire article or story, maybe you'll be able to understand.
Again,
Yeah,
without going too much into the play, because I know we cut you short. You have
I have
somewhere to go,
yeah, some more
but I
promotion.
want. But the thing was to just bring you on, just to promote, just to
Yeah, thank you.
discuss, without like you. In reality, we can't discuss the play without going
Absolutely.
a little bit into
Hmm.
Movida. I just don't want to come across like we are touching on the Movida that we know of now, and without trying to badmouth, put a
Right.
damper, what else is going on, but just a little a synopsis of Movida
Yes.
as to as it plays out and God go into the play, but your play March 13th.
Friday, March 13th,
Yes.
6:30 p.m. and 9 o'clock p.m. at the Rotunda, 4014 Walnut Street. And again, that link off of the index card, eventbrite.com/e/921-878-49339. All proceeds from this play go to nonviolent, anti-gun violent organizations, so we're not making a profit. And we'll have the Black Frost Band, that's my official house band for all 215 events. They will be performing before the show. Get a whole night in.
Full night of entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay, now I am scheduled to bring you back. Don't want to hold
Yes.
you, but we are going to bring you back and hopefully some of the cast members
That'll be
because I
great.
would love to find out um, what was it about your play? What was it about Movida that made them say, I accepted Putin and moving forward, how they feel about the ending
Right.
actually of it now. But I don't want to hold you because I know you have to go. But I so appreciate you
I
coming out
thank you.
here.
Thank you
And
very
you are,
much.
and thank you. And I don't do luck, do success. So
I
much
understand.
success. But before you go, gotta leave my audience with something positive the rest of the hit.
Yeah, that I was trying to think of something like fancy. I usually just sign off with emails and text with "Have a great day." Since it's getting later, have a great evening. Wish everyone peace, love, and success.